instruments do the great violinists play? Keep watching to find out. If we haven't met, hi, I'm Megan. I'm a violinist and teacher currently based in New Jersey. I've been playing the violin for over 20 years. I have both my bachelor's and master's degrees in violin performance, and I am a Suzuki-trained teacher. If you are enjoying my videos, please subscribe to my channel and check out my online violin academy, where you'll get exclusive access to tutorials, practice plans, all of my digital courses, and live classes with me. The link is always in the description. In today's video, I'll be discussing the instruments that some of the greatest violinists play, including Hilary Hahn, Itzhak Perlman, Chen, Chua, and others. Hilary Hahn is an American violinist who was actually a Suzuki student when she first started. She went on to attend Curtis, one of the foremost institutes of the US, when she was about 10 years old, and has been touring since she was a kid. She is an amazing performer, and she's also started the 100 Days of Practice on Instagram. Hilary Hahn owns two violins. Violins are said to be the quality of Strads without all of the cost. Obviously, these are still very expensive instruments, but not as costly as Strads would be. She currently plays on an instrument made in 1865 that is loosely based on the 1715 Allard Stradivarius. Itzhak Perlman is an Israeli violinist who is known for his amazing performances and very big hands. I've actually had the pleasure of playing with Mr. Perlman back when I was in grad school. He played the Bruck Violin Concerto and I was in the orchestra, and it was a really fun experience. Mr. Perlman plays on the 1714 Soil Stradivarius, which is considered one of his finest violins. It's called the Soil Stradivarius because it was played by Yehudi Menuhin for the better part of his career before handing it over to Mr. Perlman. Chen was born in Taiwan, raised in Australia, but moved to the US when he went to Curtis at the age of 15. He's very charismatic and his playing has lots of personality. Mr. Chen plays on the 1715 Joachim Stradivarius on loan from the Nippon Music Foundation. I hope I'm saying that right. This violin was, of course, once owned by Joseph Joachim, who's one of the founding fathers of violin playing. Mr. Joachim wrote several cadenzas and edited several versions of famous violin concertos. Joshua Bell is an American violinist known for his amazing interpretations and great theatrical movements while he plays. He plays a 300-year-old Stradivarius named the Gibson-Huberman, made in 1713. This violin was made during the golden years of Stradivarius, which is said to be his best work of all time. This violin actually has an interesting story because it has been stolen not once, but twice from its owner, Bronislaw Huberman. First time it was stolen, Mr. Huberman was on tour in 1916, but it was recovered just a few days later. The second time it was stolen was during a concert in 1936, where Mr. Huberman was performing at Carnegie Hall. The instrument was stolen from his dressing room during intermission, and he had to change instruments and finish the concert on a Guarneri. The violin remained lost for over 50 years until it was recovered in 1985, when Julian Altman, a New York violinist, made a deathbed confession. Chua is a 14-year-old Singaporean violinist who is quickly becoming one of the rising stars of our time. She currently performs on a 1729 violin made by Peter Guarneri, which is on loan from the Rieu collection. Gil Shaham is one of the most well-known violinists of all time. He has flawless technique combined with an incredible warmth in his playing. He currently plays on the 1699 Countess Polignac Stradivarius. Again, I hope I'm saying that right. During this period in Stradivarius' life, he was experimenting with different shapes of violin, so this particular instrument is a bit longer than his other instruments. Nicola Bendetti is not only an amazing performer, but she is also a huge philanthropist and proponent of the arts. She started the Bendetti Foundation and has several videos here on YouTube helping students learn tricky techniques such as shifting and vibrato. Miss Bendetti currently plays on an instrument called the Gabriel, made in 1717 by Stradivarius. This instrument has an estimated worth of about $2 billion and actually previously was owned by Princess Diana. Rieu is an amazing performer. He plays on a 1667 Stradivarius violin. Anne-Sophie Mutter is a German-born violinist, but she frequently performs all over the world. She owns two Strads, the Emiliana of 1703 and the Lord Dunraven of 1710. She primarily performs on the Lord Dunraven Stradivarius. Oh, to own two Strads! David Garrett is an amazing performer. He's most known for his covers of popular music, but he actually plays on a very, very good instrument. He owns a 1736 Guarneri del Gesù violin. Joschka Heifetz, one of the most famous violinists of all time, owns several amazing violins, but his favorite was the 1742 Guarneri del Gesù. This violin is currently on display at San Francisco's Fine Arts Museums with the stipulation that it should be played on special occasions by worthy performers. Who's your favorite violinist? And what violin do they play? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe before you go, and thank you for watching.